Hello, good whenever it is for you now. This is Zaragoto. Today, we are continuing Raging Loop once again. And yeah, there was a lot of predictions, a lot of investigations, a lot of theories, all by me, and a lot of lagging. But now, we are finally starting a fresh recorded stream. And yeah, that's still really new to me for some reason. Still awkward somehow. Like I am... Oh my god, that was too loud. It's still new for me at least. What's new for me? The recording thing, like normally on streaming I was used to like... Yeah, most of the time no one watching me, so no one on chat. But sometimes someone might stop by. But now I'm completely alone. And yeah, this is a little bit weird. You know, I'm gonna keep the hoodie today. I feel like it. Anyways. She labeled what appeared to be rice gruel from the large pot. Oh yeah, I remember now. We are finally eating some food after 2 days of no food. I think it was 2 days. It was a thick white soup with vegetables, rice, and something brown inside. That's just meat, right? Jam meat. Is it fermented? Oh. Food spoiled. That's bad.
ちえみちゃん
I whispered to her.
どうしようか
What do you do about what? The food?
春明さんはどうしたい
What are we talking about? We were talking about... Bro, it's like they are answering me. We're talking about the thing where I had to avoid the local food. Oh! I totally forgot about
せっ
this.
かくだから今回は貫こうか
Stick to my diet until the end of
Okay.
this time.
ありがとう
Okay, he's not gonna eat. I think this is a good decision. What did I mean by this time? Why are you asking me? You are the one who said it. Did I think I had another life or something? I mean, yeah, we still remember this, I believe. It was fine. It wasn't like I was cool with dying just of the chance I got a second shot. Dying wasn't an acceptable option. I wasn't about to compromise on that.
ほっつき歩いても仕方ないしここで待ってるよ
No, just wait here.
わかった
召し上がらないの
No, I'm gonna stick with my diet.
結構アレルギーあるんで
Oh my god, I have a friend like this who literally have like allergy of any food I serve to him. It can be really annoying by time.
若い人は変色しおるからいろいろ食べ
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
強くなれんわよ
Yeah, average old people talking. Hey, I was lying. But telling actual allergy sufferers that they should just eat and they would be cured was actual murder. Yeah, if she said that it's on Twitter, it would be a disaster. Well, there were some effort to cure allergies by carefully injecting the allergies via vaccine. But that was a subject for the doctor. Anyway, going back to the dorm by myself was dangerous, since they would suspect me. So I just waited in the corner of the room, still hungry.
安永君と春ちゃんは
まだ上かな。
They still... Don't leave the two wolves together, bro. You don't know what can they do. Let me just get the highlight. What was it? I know this is recorded and this should be cut it out. But it's whatever. It's a couple of seconds. You don't know how annoying the editing can be.
いいから熱いうちに。
Oh, Meiko.
僕は彼らを呼びに行ってくるよ。
Oh, they're not gonna eat. Why are they not eating? I went upstairs. When I reached the second floor, I stopped for a moment. I heard some rustling. Was it possible they had gotten the intimate in just a few minutes? That intimate? Was I about to ruin the mood? I think I missed something. Is it possible that they got intimate? Bruh. Well, food was important too. I said to get their attention and slowly went up, making sure I was loud enough for them to hear me
食事
coming.
だそうだよ。おや、安永君。
Wow.
あ、どうも。
What are they doing? Thinking of it, those two were alone for a while now. Why are you shocked? Why are you surprised? What were you doing? The room was full of stuff. It was a huge mess. What?
なんか探してるみたいだけど、まだ見つからないの？
ええ。新しい割烹着が屋根裏にあるって言われたんですけど、見つけられなくて、他もひっくり返してたところですよ。
Are you sure?
そうか。
見た？
See what? Wait, I got it right?
よければみんなには黙っててもらえますか？
Hold on.
いや、勝手に気を使いはしたけど、別に何か危ないシーンを目撃したわけじゃないんだけど。
Okay, now I wanna know. I have to know.
お楽しみ中だった？
Bro, I think we've actually interrupted something.
何言うのよ。
Oh yeah, sure. We didn't...
嘘だよ。こんな時にそんなこと、君たちはしないでしょ？
Probably. I don't know.
そりゃそうですよ。ね。
Of course.
もちろんよ。
There was something definitely happening. Really now, I was still kinda worried.
じゃあ、一旦切り上げて食事にしたらどうかな。
She didn't argue, as we prepared to go back. What? What the?
何？
Wow, Rikako got out? Sanagon and I looked at each other, then ran out of the room without saying a word. We were met with a strange scene. What have you done? What have you done, Chiemi? I suddenly realized what had happened and who was responsible. Kionosuke, I've completely forgot about him. He was wearing a furious expression, his shoulders shaking. There was a shattered plate of rice skewer on his feet. The contents were still steaming. He was facing Kaori Oribe, who was standing completely still. Oi, no Sato, no, this is bad. Calm down. Did he throw his food on the floor? Why? He's angry because of Rikako? Was it that bad? I don't think this was the problem. This was clearly something way bigger than that.
いきなりどうしたんです？
He's angry because they are eating while Rikako is suffering? If this is the reason, I'm gonna get really angry. If you are... Just do something about it if you are angry. Shimi and the other didn't seem to understand either. They shifted uneasily.
ズだ
Honey? What? What did you
何
find?
ですと
What did you find in the food?
渦だ渦獅子滝に鳥兜が入っている
He found something in the food? A cognac on the food. Wolf's pain? The plant? What is that? What?
メイコちゃん食べた？
いただきますまだ
Itadakimasu mada. Okay, that's
他
cute.
に誰も食べてない？
Okay. Sorry guys, but my bad English forces me now to go check Google Translator about what the hell is this word. What did they found in the food? What the hell have you done? What the hell have you done, Kaori-san? Wolf. Spain. What? Did I type it wrong? The plant? What about aconite? What does that even mean? Okay, the only thing I found is that it's a poisonous planet. A poisonous plant. She's trying... What the...
ちょっと待って。何が何だか本当なんですか？
見ろこの生煮えの妖片を光沢があり裏も白くなく先端が尖る匂いも違うよもぎや二輪草じゃない
ほんまですこりゃフじゃ
Yeah, it's poisonous plant.
山菜を入れたの母さん
She didn't know? Or she done it on purpose?
危なかったね間違えてそんなの入れちゃって中毒が起きるところ
No, it's too late, Yasu.
殺す気だこの女は
Oh my god, they're gonna think she is the wolf, right?
待ちなさいよ。ただ間違えただけでしょ。それだけでそんなひどい。
What do you mean cruel? He was about to be killed. Arjun stopped talking when she realized the suspect was acting strange. Yeah, it was on purpose. Kari was standing right at Kyonosuke. Not moving an inch, and smiling. She was completely glaring him down. What's wrong? That response was so delayed, we had no idea what it was for. Something is wrong with her. When Kyonosuke backed away a bit, his expression shifted from rage to fear. Oh my god. I mean, she already lost her mind long time ago, but now she completely lost her mind.
母さん
みんな死んでしまえばいいのよ。
Let's go! I found this thumbnail! Sorry, that was messed up. Wait. I need to move myself. This rectangle is not working at all. I'm just gonna be there. Yo, that's messed up. Okay. I think I'm not gonna be covering anything here. As she stood there, wailing madly, she brandished a knife. She was hardly moving quickly. but the side of the blade had stunted or reflexes. I had seen some bizarre corpses here. I had bore witness to what pure malice could do. But still living, blatant, malevolence, killing intent was intense enough to paralyze everyone present. I barely registered the scene unfolding before me. Staggering a bit, the woman passed the counter. The sharp knife was still green with something, likely shavings of aconite. She raised her voice and aimed her poisoned weapon at the nearest target, Kiyonosuke. No! No, not my man! Tackle her, find a nearby weapon. Tackle her is gonna kill me. Kiyonosuke-san! Then I was stabbed, right? Please make it dramatic as I tried, please. Should know why I moved when I did. I didn't know why I moved when I did. That's because I made you. I made you move. I was a man of words, not of impulse. In times of crisis, I was the type to turn tail and run after making some sort of parting threat. I shouldn't have been on good enough terms with either Kiyonosuke or Kaori-san to risk my life for them. I don't wanna Kiyonosuke die, okay? It's okay, if I risk it, you are gonna go back to life anyway. And I'm trying my best not to cover anything. Yet when I came to my senses, my body was dancing, charging straight for Kaori-san with my right shoulder. And after a brief struggle, we collapsed. I heard her let out a strained cackle in my ears. I had to change my posture. Unless I bent her knife head down, I would... But in the end, I turned out I really wasn't cut out for the job. These roundabout thoughts were just delaying the inevitable. I was stabbed, right? When the madly laughing woman embraced me, my thoughts ground to a complete halt. Ow. She stabbed me right in the back. Simple as that. To her, I was just another obstacle that had to be removed. I didn't know if the wound itself was fatal, but I could tell that the blade had sunk in incredibly deep. Okay, game, I know now. I know I'm dead now. And that it was coated in leaf green poison. Must have been a real instant death. My mind quickly grew hazy, and my final moments were those of self-reflection. Reckless action really aren't my forte after all. So Nasato is destined to die. Bad ending 5. Which end corner? Where is the key? What, key? Key? Hell nah. I have the chart. The best thing that was ever made on visual novels. In my opinion. Reckless. This is the ending? Okay. Yeah, the game is literally telling me, you are dead. Okay, you are dead. Let me just do something. If I decided to see the hint thingy, will I get a key? The hint corner.
こいつはいただけね。早速今回のバッドエンド5題してど素人の無謀な攻撃がような当然の結末で毒死についてだが
Is it like a hint, like explaining
妻子
why did I
花子の
die?
やつは別に武闘家でも何でもねえ、ただの素人だ。
Our social protagonist.
そもそも武術かじった人間なら
Oh, he just explains why did I die. I know why did I die.
今回はここまで。次も元気に死んでこい。
What's wrong with you? What do you mean die better next time? Oh, so no keys. Okay. Weird. Don't I get the keys with the bad endings? Or it's a certain bad endings? I haven't got a key in so long. I think I've got only one key. Okay. Find a nearby weapon. I had no idea why my body began to move. I grabbed the nearest chair without even thinking about it. Wait, I made it on time? It was old, wooden and heavy. Picking it up made me lose my balance for a bit. I pointed its legs at the would-be murderer and dashed forward as fast as I could. Okay guys, I'm gonna spare you and put myself somewhere where you can just read properly. You're welcome. A cry of pain, a scream. Amidst the cacophony, I attempt to keep Kaori-san pinned down. I pressed the edge of the chair against her knife arm. She cried out of pain, and the blade clattered to the floor. Shimizen quickly kicked it away. Okay. Oh! Okay, so we did it in time. I thought if I looked for a nearby weapon, I won't find anything in time, and then, yeah, Nesoto's gonna die. Well, dramatic death wasn't a bad decision. In hindsight, it would all happened in a mere matter of seconds. In fact, tying her up was way harder. What was her foaming at the mouth and struggling? It is the end. We bound her limbs and gagged her to silence her bloodthirsty scream. With that done, we had no choice but to face reality.
僕がこれを切り出すのはどうかと思うけど、どうするんです？これは。
I don't think that's because she's oil. That's because she's just not on her right mind. I believe. 6 of us stood in the mists right outside the dining hall. Kaori was locked inside.
織部さんも読み人になってしもうた。
Hey yo, a lot of Yumibito. Is that really just a Yumibito? Didn't she just lose her mind because this is happening around her?
そんなわけない。母さんはちょっとおかしくなってるだけだ。
I can't really blame you to say this, my man.
香織さん、やっぱり無理してたんだね。
当たり前でしょ。母さんが義継をどれだけ大事にしてたか。
I mean, doing all this won't get him back, my man. We have to do something.
あいつはバカだし、喧嘩っ早くて手がかかるやつだったけど。
Yeah, and he was.
いや、だからこそ母さんはあいつを一番大事にしてた。
Why? What?
父親に似て無謀だって母さんは何度も言ってたから。
Reckless as his father. Wow.
母は僕が責任を持って落ち着ける。みんなどうか今日のことは許し。
宴で決めるべきだ。
We should decide this at the feast.
待ってください。 これは宴とは関係ない個人の暴走です。分けて考えるべきだ。
Yeah, you can say it's personal, but why Nosato?
どうしてそう言える？ご婦人は確かに汚れによって狂気を得たのかもしれん。
野里さん？
霧の中のことは宴で決めるべきだ。でないと汚れるかもしれん。
Oh, she tried to kill someone before the feast. Okay, so she had to be killed by them or by the corruption.
そうですな。
It's not personal then. Oh, damn, Nosato actually can think straight.
わかりました。行きましょう。
Yeah, so Naga's gonna just kill all of them before the feast.
ダメだ。このままだと香織さんが殺されるぞ。安永くん。
Then what should we do?
させませんよ。僕が。久石さん、母を見ていてください。
僕は
Why
フ
me?
リーでいいのかい？
Not gonna look me up again? No one replied apparently. It didn't matter anymore.
ちえみちゃん。
What's wrong with your eyes again? She was making the same face she did whenever she talked about God. Is that because they are gonna leave me with
や
Kaori?
っぱりこうなった。
Strangely enough, there was emotion in her eyes. There was emotion? Yeah, there was emotion. What? I could see 90% resignation and 10% fear. Watching me until she finally passed out of sight. She followed the other toward the hall.
酒はどこにあるんだ？
Oh my god, a lot died. What do you mean, sake? Is that really a good timing to drink?
そんなのもういいじゃないですか。
Oh, okay, never mind. It's the tradition.
清めるのは大事よ。ほれ、野里様。
Oh, Nosato's the oldest now after Tai.
いただく。回るな。
No, don't get drunk now. Not yet.
ちいちゃんも。
Your eyes still like this.
やすくん。あんたは舐めるだけ。
お姉ちゃんは？
植松様はもうダメじゃ。
Oh. Why Rikako, man? No.
私世話するわ。この子の。
Damn, Haru. Wow. I didn't expect this.
どうせ無駄。
What's the point? Yeah, because we are all gonna die, right?
しっかりしてよ。
Yeah.
では始めるが、私は織部夫人をくくるのに一票入れたい。
Of course. I mean, if we are voting against people who's not gonna be useful anymore, then yeah, it should be Kaori.
根拠は何です？
For what reason? Two reasons. She's not on her right mind. That's the first reason. Second reason, she's not helpful anymore for the human side.
彼女は危険だ。
Yeah, she's dangerous. That is the most important reason here.
じゃあ僕は植松里香子さんに一票入れますよ。
Oh
根拠は
yeah,
危
we
険だ
have.
からです。
Yeah. That's a good point.
他の各位はどう考えるのかね。仮投票だ。決定じゃないとしてだ。
あたしはどっち
Yeah,
も
both.
来るべきと思っており
But
ます
this is gonna be so good for the wolf side.
どっちでもええ。
I think is it on human side? It's not about the number really, right? Like we don't gain anything of having like what was it? 6 people, like 8 people. 2 of them had lost their mind already. They are as good as dead.
私今頭回ってない。
Kiyomi, calm down.
植松里香子をくくるべきよ。香織さんは話せばわかるかもしれないけど、あっちはもう化け物じゃない。
Well, that's a good point. Not gonna lie.
お前はどうなんだ子供。
She's definitely not gonna choose Rikako.
お姉ちゃん食べるの？
She don't
何を
get
言
it.
ってる。いいか、お前の好きなリカ子さんを守りたいなら
No,
オリベ
no,
香織を
don't do
く
it
くるの
this
に投票
way.
しろ。
Not this way.
無理ですよ、分かりっこない。危険が3人、あとは2対1。決まったようですね。
Two against one.
ふざけるな。
Nusato's gonna like this.
移り住んでまで安水に身を尽くした彼女に対して、これが安水の恩の返し方か。
Man, Nusato likes Rikako, right?
それは
というか、聞かせてくれませんか。母は取り乱してはいるけど、話は通じる。説得の可能性はあります。
Look, she's still talkable, but you can't really tell. Like she was calm for like 2 days now, and then she just shifted immediately, suddenly. You can't expect anything.
植松さんはあれじゃ獣と同じじゃないですか。投票だってもうできない。読み人なんですよ。母とは違う。
Okay, the best decision to do now. I mean, they are locking Rikako, right? Why not just keeping her locked until the next day? And okay, I am being Nosato right now. The best thing to do here is hanging Rikako. Well, if you could get near her or something, you can't get near her at all. She's a monster now, a really strong one. But yeah, the best decision here is to hang Rikako and leave Kaori for one more day, trying to talk her.
仮に今日母をくくったとして、明日はどうするんです。植松さんを何とかする手はあるんですか。
Wait, you can't hang two at the same night, right?
決まりですか。
Only one. Looks like it's decided. Oh man. What, you lost your mind?
なんと短絡的な血縁者ゆえのひいき目かもしれんが、対極的なものが何も見えていない。
Nosato, my man, you are biased to Rikako because you like her. Because you are basically simping. Let's not say simping, let's say out of respect. Being a relative is more.
なんですって。
考えてもみろ。我々はあくまで狼を全滅させねばならんのだ。優先度からすればそっちの方が先だ。読み人は狼ではないのだろう。であれば彼女は狼でないと証明されたも同義なのだ。
But also Kaori not a wolf.
は？どういうことです？
伝承を思い出してみるがいい。狼とは世持つ狼。すでに黄泉の汚れを負った存在なのだ。
Already
そ
corrupted
の
by
上
Yumi.
さらに読み人になるなど考えられるかね。
No, the wolves can't become... Wait. We are not voting to the people who's not useful. We are voting to the people who might be wolves. I've completely forgot about this. Oh my god.
山脇さん、どう思われるか。
それはそうかもしれんですが。
Then what?
こういう仮説はどうかね。強い汚れを受ければ斬死する。あの取材者たちや君の弟のように。
Okay.
しかし一方、弱い汚れは狂気となる。狂ったお守りが狼で、狂った人が読み人だ。
Mad guardians are wolves, while mad humans are Yumibito.
つまり汚れの罰は狼にとって斬死のみを意味し、人には読み人と斬死の二通りあり得る。
都合主義な妄想だ。
Convenient illusion.
そう証明する手立てはない。しかし最もらしさを積み上げることはまだできるぞ。もし狼が汚れで狂うというのならばあんな姿になるのかね。人の皮をかぶった獣が狂ったならば。
Does it really look like that if they got mad?
私は獣は本性を表すと思うがね。毛むくじゃらな本性を。リカ子さんはそうなったかね。なっていない。
But that didn't happen to Kaori
そ
too.
れはそうかもしれんです。それじゃあ香織さんを先にすべきなのかね。
He's not gonna like it.
耐えば
野里さんはおとぎ話を前提にして話してる。実際に人が死んでいるのにだ。こんなの馬鹿げてるでしょ。
I mean, Yasunaga, both of you are trying to kill someone now,
馬
okay?
鹿げているのはどっちだ。汚れの恐怖を認めるならばそれは伝承を認めるということだ。そら私は認めたぞ。汚れを恐れつつ伝承を軽んじるのは二重基準ではないかね。え。
知恵ね
Damn, Nosato's too reasonable today. She's still dead.
私は神様が怖い。
She's mentioning God again.
こうして全てを手のひらの上でもてあそんでいる神様が怖い。
何を言ってるの知恵ね
Chia knows something. Something big. Probably connected to or back from death.
それでも、いや、それだからこそ怖いものと戦わなきゃならなくて、戦うには武器が必要で。
You are gonna fight gods?
千秋さん、
What? Yes?
なんであいつ？
Yeah, mentioning him suddenly is really suspicious.
私はヤス君、君に投票する。
Okay! She's gonna reveal he's a wolf.
何を？知恵ね
Okay, Chimi, let's
意味が
go.
わからんぞ芹沢。
Yeah, prove it.
え。野里さん、ここから確定票を取って。
The proper
い
vote.
つまでも話し合っても無駄でしょ。
Alright.
それはしかし。
いつかやらなきゃならないことだ。それに知恵姉が確定票を入れるなら僕らが入れないのはアンフェアだ。
Don't tell me you are gonna vote for Chie.
許せるかどうかは別だよ知恵姉。
Oh man.
分かってる。
異論はないか。ではこれから確定票とする。
私の考えを言うね。野里さんの言い分は半分まで
I'm
正しい。
afraid we are supposed to search for wolves here.
狼を探すために使うべき。
Yeah, I just realized.
ただその論拠が昔話の解釈なのは論外。モッチーや狼じじいや匠兄ちゃんは人間に殺されてるんだ。
Yeah, good point.
ならば昔話じゃなくて今まであったことを振り返って考えるべき。それで私は考えた。
Okay, some proper investigation.
私と同じように優先順位をちゃんとつけられる人はこの中で誰か。野里さんはさっき言った通り、メイコちゃんは若すぎて無理。はるちゃんは
And Haru
ぶっ
is?
ちゃけ野里さんへのアンチとヤス君の味方をするだろうって思った。状況に関わらずね。
Of course, because nobody likes Nosato here.
タイばあちゃんはきっと伝説やら何やら中心で語るだろうって分かってる。一等信心深い人だからね。じゃあヤス君はどうだろう。辛いこともあったし、今はお母さんがくくられる寸前で焦る気持ちは分かる。
For some reason, Chime's voice is so low compared to the background music. I'm gonna hire. It's probably only her voice. So I'm gonna hire only her voice. And if it's the same,
知恵みでいいですよ。敬語とかもいらないです。
and if it's the same for the other characters, we are gonna do the same for them. What about Yasu though? You know, it's been hard for him, and with his mom about to be hanged, I can understand why he'd
その
panic.
対抗としてリカ子さんをくくる方向で進めちゃうのはどうかな。
Oh! He's still trying to get rid of someone!
安水の人間なら確かに長者をくくる方向に誘導するのは簡単かもだけど、君には優先度ってものが分かってるはず。
Yeah.
怪し読み人、なきに千なんて言葉より前に直接の脅威になり得る狼を探すべきってね。私の知ってるヤス君は切羽詰まっても理屈っぽくそんなことを言う人だった。
Yeah, you're getting it, Chiyomi? Yeah?
言いたいことは分かったよ。
Yeah, you are the fucking
僕
wolf.
は
Yeah, you are the wolf.
こいつが許せないんだ。
Okay, all of their voice is too low compared to the BGM. He was supposed to be angry, but that doesn't sound angry enough. All of you guys are gonna be high.
あなたが適当なことを言って場をかき回すもんだから、匠兄も義継もモッチーも殺された。
Oh yeah, you are gonna just like you're gonna just say it's hate. It's just hatred, right? Not because you are a wolf.
この後に及んで次は母さんだというあなたが許せないんだ。
I mean, that makes a good point.
ちょっと兄ちゃんどうしたの？落ち着いて。
ああ、そうだね。優先度なんて忘れてた。僕はこいつの鼻を明かしたかった。
Bitter revenge.
それでハルちゃんを利用したのさ。
Use the Haru. Oh, that's bad.
知恵姉が言った通り、僕の本性はそれだけのつまらない人間だよ。
Pretty boring person.
これでも不満なの？知恵姉。
そうだね。らしくないとしか思わない。
Out of character indeed. Yasu. Now this voice need to be lower because I'm insecure about voice.
ヤス君、これはきっと疑心暗鬼だと思う。でも言うね。香織さんが食事を出した時、安永君と春ちゃんはいなかったよね。
When the poisoned food were served, he and her were the only one absent. With the only two absent. That makes a really
も
good
し
point.
他の人があれで全滅してたら、残るは君たち2人だった。あとは春明さんか。もしあなたが狼だったら、とても楽な展開だよね。
Okay, nice.
僕が母さんにあれをやらせたっていうのか、知恵姉。
Probably he didn't convinced her. I thought maybe he just put it there and assumed that she didn't know this was poison. And she's gonna just use it. But no, she actually knew it was poison and tried to actually kill everyone.
そうだったら最悪だって思うよ。鳥かぶとを香織さんが取ったのはおそらく朝だよね。それ以外暇はなかったし、ずいぶん早起きだったし。その時からみんなを殺す気だった。夜の間に吹き込まれたとするなら、話はわかるよね。
Oh.
そんな。でも夜に連絡する手は。
狼は2人いる。
Two wolves.
まさか。
香織さんが唯一残った息子のために一人で汚れを被る覚悟で残る人の皆殺しを狙ったなら。
私も人だもん。
I don't think so.
最後に狼と人が残っても投票にならない。春ちゃんは何もできない。
嘘。 だよね兄ちゃん。
Wait, she's not wolf?
ヤス君
Damn! Kimi could actually do it.
ありえないんだ。だって母さんが狼だったら義継が死ぬわけがない。
Oh, they were talking about her being the wolf.
あいつを生かすために僕を殺すならありえたかもしれないけど。
Told me to spare him. Yeah. She's already... What was it? She's getting rid of the theory that Kaori is the wolf. She's making him getting rid of this theory. Then the only one left is gonna be Haru.
僕
Who's
が
smart.
頼んだって？聞いてくれるわけがないだろう。母さんは僕よりあいつの方が好きなんだから。
Why though?
知恵ねあんまりよ。兄ちゃんがお母さんにそんなこと言うはずないじゃん。
別に私はヨシ君が殺されたとは言ってない。彼は単に夜出歩いて汚れを受けただけかもしれない。
Yeah, the wolf was... He wasn't... No, he was killed by the wolves. There was fur on his mouth.
香織さんは狼じゃなくても息子が狼だって知ったら汚れを厭わず助けるかもしれない。
Yeah, if her son was a wolf, she won't do anything.
そうやって
She
都
will
合の
try
いいことを言って
to protect
兄
him.
ちゃんをどんどん悪者にしようとしてるようにしか見えないわ。どうしちゃったのよ知恵ね。私たちのことはどんな時だって守ってくれてたじゃん。
Shut up, wolf. Damn, Nosato's he's too silent
あ
today.
の人なの。
No, no, I am innocent.
大
No.
使さんがそうやって言えって。あの人に出会って知恵姉は変わっちゃったの。
I mean, we didn't tell her to say anything.
そんなことはないよ。ただあの人の真似をして自分の頭で考えてみただけ。
Oh, thanks.
一番信じたくないことだって、それが真実である可能性からは目を背けるべきじゃないって。
それで思いつきで僕に対して絶縁状と同じ一票を送ろうって言うんだね。
Come on now, Yasuo, it's not about friendship anymore.
だってらしくないんだもん。そうやって脅しみたいなことを言うヤス君がさ。私からしたら君だよ、変わっちゃったように見えるのはさ。
I don't know both of them. I don't know who changed.
で結局どうするのかね。投票先は。
言ったことには責任を持たなきゃね。私はヤス君を疑ったから、それをちゃんと形に残すよ。
Okay, okay, good.
では織部安永に一票だ。
Let's go, Kyonosuke, let's go.
順番がずれましたけど、席順で言えばタイバーが最初でしょ。タイバーどうする？
Come on now, Tai. Come on, it's obvious. It's too obvious.
私は香織さんにするわよ。植松様は確かに狼とは思えん。
Come on now.
あなたはどうします？野里さん。
He said it already.
今さらあなたなどと。私の答えは変わらんよ。それどころか今の芹沢の言葉で気持ちが固まった。
Yeah, right? Sounds too reasonable.
織部安永、君が狼とは正直今の態度からは考えづらいが、母親がそうだという可能性は高そうだ。織部香織に一票。
No, no, Yasunaga, please. We want the majority for
君
Yasunaga.
はどうするのかね。織部安永。
He's gonna vote for Chim because she's too dangerous to him now.
植松里香子さんです。
Oh, he's not changing his vote, huh?
私も植松里香子に投票するわ。
It's gonna be Rikako.
子供は
Come on now, don't get her involved. She don't know.
放棄でいいか。
Can be ignored, indeed.
待って、メイコちゃん、よく考えて。あなたの票で人の勝ち負けが決まっちゃうかもしれないんだから。
Really?
知恵ねえ、 そこまでするのか。小さい子にデタラメを吹き込んで票を奪おうなんて。
それしか手がないなら何だってする。メイコちゃん、リカ子さんがいなくなったら嫌だよね。
Oh my god, she's going too hard now.
だったら
無駄だよ。僕に投票させたって3人同率で決着がつかないだけだ。
Three-way tie. Oh.
いらない人選ぶの？
She's gonna choose Nosato. Right?
そうよ。
だったら
Oh, she's gonna choose Kaori.
おばちゃん
Yeah,
怖かったから。
that's a good point, not gonna lie. The silent shock.
それは食堂の女の人かね。
Yes.
決まりだな。
Ah,
そんな。
we didn't get rid of the wolf though. We're still gonna lose one more human at night.
冗談だろ。そんないい加減なことで母さんが。
それでも一票は一票だ。
Easy, easy, Nosato, easy.
兄ちゃん終わった。
Really? We still have wolves. I heard muffled screams and sobs from the dining hall behind me. Gagged and tied, Kaori Oribe was still wailing. She couldn't move properly and had a pole fixed on her shoulders. But I was still worried enough to check every now and then. The lack of change helped calm my nerves, but at the same time, I resented myself a bit for it. Quite a bit of time had passed since the feast had begun. What kind of decision would they make? The daily wolf lynching, hanging had failed every single time so far. Considering the number of the days remaining and how many people were left, if they messed up today, the rumors would lose all hope. The humans would lose all hope for surviving. If either Kaori Oribe or Rika Koematsu ended up chosen, there would just be no chance anymore. Once I saw people leaving the hall, my mouth moved on its own.
終わった。
Yeah. Their eyes were steady. They walked in my direction. Not to me though, but to the dining hall.
香織さんを選んだのか。
I asked anyway. I was speaking to the last representative of sanity in this place, Kiyonosuke no Sato.
どけ。
Okay, your life savior is gonna move away. We didn't even converse. His tone and the look on his eyes were different from usual. His usual arrogant pride was gone, and in its place stood a deadly
安
determination.
永君、僕は負けました。春ちゃん、
私は嫌だって言った。
おばあさん。
He's trying to change their mind, huh?
新内様のおぼし飯じゃ。
ちえみ、
春明さんはこの子。
Why was I waiting for him to call Meiko? Meiko was at the rear of the group. Somewhat hesitantly, she walked up to me. I moved aside to let them pass. They all entered the dining hall and dragged out the victim. The ones holding the robes and doing the dragging were Kyonosuke Nosato and Chiyomi Serizawa. Following behind was Tai Yamawaki, prodding her onward with a bamboo broom.
やめろ
As his mother cried out in pain, Yasunaga Oribe followed the group, hand in hand with Haru Makishima.
止めろ
This is so cruel, though. Haru Makishima was bowling. Yasunaga Uribe was shaking, not even trying to hide his sobs. His face was wrapped in anguish.
誰か
As the group faded away, the gag fell out and the victim's voice grew loud. This is so bad. This is so bad. A scrap of reason remained, only raw terror. Or perhaps madness. Oh. Please. Someone. Beg for her life. However, I didn't hear any blazes. To the very end. And I painfully realized I wasn't participating in the feast. I wasn't part of this life selection game, bound by otherworldly rules.
見るな
I think this is the first ever hanging happens, right? Like the first hanging that actually happened. The first one was the old man, but both of him and Chikapashi was killed. I turned Miko away, hugged her, and covered her ears. Because of that, I couldn't cover my own. Parent-like dedication. What a weird idea. Anyway, as the group disappeared into the mist, I somehow felt as though the screams or laughs grew even clearer. I was subjected to this illusion until the very end. Dragging the final moments, the mother called out her son's name. It was the name of the elder son, and he responded by calling for his mother. But at the very last moment, it felt like the victim shouted out a different name. Yasunaga? There was a strange sound, followed by the silence. It's not strange. It's not. Miko's body was surprisingly warm. In response, she just nodded.
明日僕と一緒にここを逃げよ
I don't think this is a good idea. She nodded again.
う植松里香子は諦めるんだ
It was apparent already. Miko started crying. I let her go, took her by the hand, and led her to the dorm. There I took the remaining food I had. Then I escorted her back to her place.
鍵をかけて明日の朝僕が迎えに来るまでじっとしてるんだ
Oh, Still crying, she nodded.
これをちゃんと食べるんだぞ
Give her some food and close the door. From where did you get this food? All the food was poisoned already. Once I turned around, I saw him.
今日の宴は終わった。
There wasn't a hint of emotion in his voice.
そうですか。
Yeah, thanks for telling us that you just killed someone, hanged someone. As one who didn't participate in the feast, I was in no position to criticize or support them. They just turned around and returned to their places, leaving no indicator whether they had actually heard me. Three of them were headed in the same direction. I didn't feel like joining them, instead casting a glare at their backs as they walked. My powerlessness was killing me. It's crazy how we still considered outsider after all this time. Under the assumption I would die tomorrow, I decided I would go through the mists down to Saranaga, a strict taboo here. What kind of death would that get me? Would I be injured? Wander into some other world? Something else entirely? Or perhaps I would be eaten by a monster. I still had the incomprehensible memory, but it was enough to make me suspect that that was the most likely scenario. Normally people didn't remember dying. The unknown was scary, but journeying into the unknown meant conquering the fear. So you could say there were some perks to remembering that death. But if it was guaranteed that I would die like that, I wasn't really keen on the idea. That had hurt like hell. Not to mention how terrifying the experience was.
じゃあ、マシな死に方を考える。
Think a better way to die.
もっと痛くない死に方。あるいは痛みと引き換えになるような何かを成し遂げる死に方。
Worth the pain. Like if it led to the survival of a young child. Anyway, I'd wager my life. All that remained was finding supporters. I closed my eyes and took a few deep breaths. I threw a Yakuza kick into the wall. What are you doing? Is he training or something? Then I did a low kick with the other leg. Oh my god, he lost his mind too. What? Yeah, but I think Haruaki also lost his mind. As I sang, the road has a shrok. I attacked the wall with my ass. Which prompted a response from the other side. Yeah, I was about to ask. I heard Shimi's angry voice through the front door.
ちょっと声が笑ってるぞ。
I can't blame her.
誰だって反応に困るけど。
The walls here were thin apparently.
まあ、とりあえず明日逃げよっか。
Hey yo, he said it so smoothly.
どんな流れで何を言い出してるの？
それだけツッコミができるなら十分正気でしょう。脱出。クレイジーゾーンからおさらばしようぜ。
Yeah, let's just take this option.
あのね、春明さん。
What?
僕は本気だ。
Yeah. Oh, music stops because we are serious. Still outside my door, she fell silent. It was only about 8. Still safe, it's still a safe time. I walked up to the door and unlocked it.
ひどい顔。
そんなに？
Yeah.
嘘。
I meant it.
何その軽妙なふっかけ。彼氏か。
Why not?
君の切り返しも本調子に見えるけど、でもそんな仮面の下に超常的苦悩を隠してんだろ。全部吐いちゃえよ。
Supernatural suffering. Wow, what a word.
まあ、吐かなくてもいい。とりあえず座れば。
お邪魔します。
どうぞどうぞ。Alone in an empty room, we sat cross-legged and looked at each
今日の
other.
宴の内容を教えて。結局、誰なんだ？狼は。
Well, at least we are certain now it's Yasunaga.
もうわかんない。というかもう誰でもいい。
Chiem, your voice is too low. Situation was hopeless. She felt the same way. So far, there wasn't a single lynching with good reason behind it, and it didn't feel like they had gotten lucky and killed a wolf.
いっそあの青ビオタンが狼ならな。すっきり憎めるのに。
Only that's why? Come on
匠さん
now.
からお墨付きが出てる以上、その可能性はとても低い。
Yeah. I mean, by time passing, it's kinda hard to tell that Nosato is the wolf. He's not acting like one at all. But still, assuming Yasunaga was actually a wolf, I really doubted he was cold-hearted enough to keep the act of a human while seeing off his mother to her death. Like Chimi had pointed out, it was best to assume Kaori had only done what she had did for her son. If everyone died and only one was left, he would be the victor regardless if he was human or wolf, probably. Whatever the case, it was important to note that it was wrong to guess whether Yasunaga was a wolf based on this alone. Kaori Oribe was in a messed up mental state that led her to plot the deaths of herself and everyone else just to save her son. It was simply the immense power of motherly love at work. I had messed it up by sending her to the second floor. Kaori-san probably resented me for that. Not to mention, I was the one who had pinned her down. Being the target of a dead person's enmity was a rare experience, and in my opinion, it was uncomfortable.
やっぱ私には無理だったな。春明さんの真似は。
Man, let us join the feast at least only once, and the whole game will be over.
僕の真似？
うん。考えていろいろやってみたけど。
Nah, it only works with me, because I'm the protagonist. Was I a bad influence on her? Apparently, that's what the villagers think about us now. Well, carefully deliberating your actions was never a bad thing, obviously. Also, it was worth nothing. She pointed out that Yasunaga was trying to guilt trip her. It was worth nothing. She pointed out that Yasunaga trying to guilt trip her wasn't like him. Her own intention was important too. Besides him, there was Tai, who believed nothing but the superstitions. Haru-chan Always agreed with Yasunaga. And Meiko, the one who sealed Kaori-san's fate.
みんな怪しいな。
Not everyone, man. Come on now.
だからもう誰でもいい。
What if Tai was wolf? That would be crazy. She may hang her head.
メイコちゃんは助けてやることに決めてるんだけど。
どうやって？ここを出て？無理だって言ってんじゃん。
Jimmy, please, let's just do it.
待ってて確実に死ぬよか良くないか？彼女が狼だったら一人減らせてラッキーかもよ。
That's a good point.
なのかな。もうわかんない。
Man, Jim is so done with life.
殺しちゃっ
Ah, nah, you didn't kill anyone, Jimmy. All of you killed her. All of you, every single one of you voted for her. Okay, not only the people who vote, you all just stand there and watched her dying slowly. Yeah, you didn't kill her. She had said it casually, but I could tell that was hard for her to say.
君は悪くないさ。
Yeah, it's all your fault.
た。軽っ。
I missed that. I responded equally casually. I felt like breaking the illusion would be too much to handle. Well, it's like you don't care at all.
そもそも君は反対したろ？
Yeah, she was against it.
一応殺人を止めなかったってことはそれに賛同したって。
Yeah, that's what I said moments ago.
それは僕も同じだし。
Yeah, Haruaki, we also killers. I am killer, you kill. I am okay. I didn't do anything. If I had the choice to stop them, I would.
ああ、そっか。
それに異常な状況下で異常な決断をしてしまうことに法はある程度理解を示すんじゃないかな。
The law, huh?
おね
No, we don't. We have none of this on this village. We don't
ど
do
うに
this
した
here.
ってまともな法で裁かれるなら意味不明な山の掟に裁かれるより億倍マシでしょ
Oh my god, I almost broke my glasses. I was taking it off. I just kinda hurts. Hey. Actually, let me get the night thingy. The night light for the laptop. Just in case. I don't want my eyes to get tired so quickly. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Alright, continuing.
それともちえみちゃんはむしろ超常的な死を遂げたいのか？
Oh, supernatural, this is so bad. I don't wanna.
どれも的を外してるってところか。
No dice. Yeah. This was complicated.
神様ってやつのせいか。
Look her eyes.
半分はそう。
Oh, it's still there. Okay. What? Okay, her voice is still low. I don't know what to do anymore with you.
もう半分は説明しづらい。
Half of it, I just realized.
じゃあ神様の方を話してよ。
Yeah, let's talk about it. Say anything to us.
どう言えばいいのかな。神様は不幸なんだ。
God is misfortune. Oh man, come on now.
いや、辞書的な意味で不幸のことをそう呼んでるわけじゃなくて、そのね、神様がいるからどう
Her
やって
eyes.
も私たちは幸せになれない。
それは目に見えるもの？
Let me just clear something, guys. I don't approve any of I don't approve any of their talks about God. Okay. Okay. I'm just here to read.
私たちはみんな見てる。でも本質は目に見えないものかも。
目に見える部分について聞こう。それは人間？
Of course not. Though slowly and hesitantly she gave me a light nod.
それは安水の誰か？
Oh, this is not God, Chiemi, okay? Silence, silence. Neither yes or no. What
じゃあ
is she talking about?
上藤吉の人間？
She kept her silence. I don't think she's referring to an actual god. Her shoulders was shaking a bit. She knows something.
じゃあ
違う、やっぱ違う。人間じゃない。人間をどうしたって神様はどうにもならない。
My god, her eyes is wide empty now. Shit, I knew it would go like this.
落ち着いて説明するんだ。じゃないと僕も君もやられる。
That's, I don't think
いっ
this...
そ殺してくれればいい。こんなひどい夢とっとと終わらせてほしいのに。
Chiemi, calm down. Give her a slap or something. Slap her.
春明さん、私を殺して。あなたの手なら私死ねる気がする。
Wait, what? If it's your hands, I think I can really die. She can't die. When she dies, she repeats. When she dies, she repeats, just like us.
何言い出すんだ。しっかりしろ。
Come on, Haruaki, you should already know about the back from death.
私しっかりしてる。私は汚れてなんかない。私は狂ってない。狂ってなんかおかしいのは。
Yeah, who's crazy?
おかしいのは藤吉全部よ。おかしいのは神様の方よ。
神様とは状態のことなのか？
He's still trying to get answers. Bro, she's not in her right mind. I just kind of blurted out something without thinking. Shimi was clearly in a state of panic. The despair was one cause, but someone panicked like this couldn't explain themselves properly. Also, I didn't feel like this was simply some supernatural being she could see. She could perceive God as a sensation of sorts, and the fact others couldn't cause her to panic. Explaining the sense like that wasn't easy, and trying to explain it in detail was also a reminder of how much it scared her. I had to try and understand what she was saying, was sensing, and find a better word for it than God. That was what I had thought to myself after saying those words. But why did she suddenly go quiet? She was raising her head, and her eyes were wide. Staring right at me, she had completely stopped voicing her pain. What, she's gonna kill us? Did I hit the nail on the head? As I considered that possibility. I felt a cold, damp breeze from behind me. What? What's behind me? She wasn't staring at me. What? She was staring at something behind me. I turned around, following the direction of her eyes. She doesn't look shocked, though. Holy shit! How long the front door have been open? Did I forget to lock the door? And how long that thing been there? Haru? Haru. That's Haru, right? There was a person outside. Was it a human? Was it even human? This hair, this is Haru. Through the darkness, we could see that. It definitely had a humanoid silhouette. But it was definitely abnormal. Its body was covered in bandages. No. Sutras? It was a smallish boy or girl covered in marked clothes. Again, was it even human? I asked the same question again, unable to even voice the words. I couldn't move a finger, or rather, I didn't, because I had no idea what would happen if I did. As the tension began to overwhelm me, I saw its lips move. You can't see his face? You can see their lips?
黄泉の匂いに
Whose voice was that? You cannot fool me. Whose voice was that?
黄泉の匂いに黄泉の匂いに黄泉の匂いに
The voice is changed a little bit, but this is Haru. This is Haru.
狼は来やる
The smell of Yumi.
みそぎ物意味
Cleanse, shelter, and dream.
不死吉の娘
Daughter of Fushiyoshi. Okay, I think this is gonna be better for the thumbnail. A howl. Huh? I heard something fall. Turning back around, I realized it was Chiemi.
Chiemi!
She lost her conscious? Still confused, I rushed over her and caught her. It was a momentary loss of consciousness. She hadn't fainted. She just seemed to be drifting out of border of reality.
しっかりしろ。
私なんでこの部屋どこ
Because we were fighting with the wall.
さっきのやつは何なんだ。
Wait, we still alive? That didn't kill us?
さっきのおかしいななんだろう眠いごめん帰るわ
Just stay here. Chimi stood up. Her eyes were utterly devoid of life. She headed to the door. It was closed. There was no one there. I set that matter aside for now. Chimi was way more important. I think Chimi's gonna die next. I had to stop her. That was why I
絶対に連れて行く。
wrapped my arms around her. Oh! Damn!
捨てる命なら僕にくれ。
Our man finally took a step. Let's go!
明日の朝、ちえみとめいこを連れてここを出る。
君を連れてじゃないんだ
Miko, not just you. That was her first response in a while.
君によろしくお願いされたからね。その意は最後まで組ませてもらう。
I'm under the trust you showed me until the end.
律儀なんだ
Yes, I am.
でしょ。実は子供を見殺しにするのは他よりも気分が悪いって打算もあったりするんだ。
That's a good point.
悪ぶれてないよ春明さんあといつの間にか呼び捨てになってる
Honorific?
嫌だった？
嫌じゃないけどけじめというか区切りは欲しいな
僕と付き合って。
Oh! Damn!
いいよ
Damn!
だから一緒に逃げよう。
Hey, yo, that was easy.
わかった
Girlfriend
言っ
obtained.
ておくけど一緒に死んでもいいって意味だからメイコちゃんのことは悪いけどあんま考えてないし
Oh, come on now.
自分に責任持てよ。
You can make her their son or something, just adopt her.
ちえみさんどうも脳に問題があるっぽいから年長者に頼っちゃいたい。
Older than her. Oh yeah, I'm older than her. I always forget about this.
任せろ。あと、他に希望者がいたら連れて行くから。
Take Nosato with you guys.
私は特別扱いじゃないんだ。
Your eyes are still empty though.
特別扱いだよ。他は任意だけど、君とは付き合った以上、踏んじばってでも連れて行く。
Oh, that's a good point, okay.
微妙。
知ってるか？僕はモテないんだ。
I'm not actually a very popular guy. So honest. Yeah, you won't be worried of someone trying to steal me from you or something.
春明さん。
Because no one wants me. Yes?
ありがとう。
You're welcome. Her cheery voice compelled me to impress her.
私が今夜狼に殺されたら。
Oh my god, I just realized that's gonna be a really good timing to kill her. To be killed by the wolf.
言うな。
Just to make us players suffer. Don't say that.
私の何でもいいからどこか一部だけでも外に連れてって。
Just please stay alive until tomorrow, Jimmy. And it's gonna be okay. Also, I think Yasunaga is gonna target her. Because she was dangerous. She almost got him.
心配するな。
怖いよ。
僕がいる。
Well, yeah. Or manly Haruaki.
僕が。
So man. It hurt to say baseless things. Even so, I kept on saying whatever I could to make her feel better. Oh, that's it. This went on for 10 or so minutes though. Oh, it wasn't this long, huh? Even if the wolf didn't pay us a visit, we would have to respect the rules of living here. We awkwardly exchanged some parting words, and I saw her off as she returned to her room. Her parting ways, a frail smile on her damp face, with a frail smile on her damp face. Tomorrow. Everything would be decided tomorrow. Is she alive? That's the real question. Friday. Another morning. Aside from being usually hungry, I woke up the same as always. I hadn't died. Okay, we're still alive. The only real difference this morning was that I could go outside as I pleased. Oh, it wasn't locked. It wasn't locked in. It was still misty out and I couldn't see much beyond the dorm. A settlement isolated mist. A space cut away from the world. Could we really leave this place? We could. It had to be physically possible. The idea that we couldn't was just speculation. No, it wasn't. I've tried it on other dimension, and we died. We were lost. No matter how much this place defied reality. What was that thing? Why had Chimi collapsed? How sane were we? Was this even really happening? I mean, you can't have the same illusion, right? Human senses and memories often lied to us. Though just dismissing anything that didn't make sense as an illusion wasn't a good idea. That thing had actually visited us. Its appearance was strange, but I had a little proof that it was something supernatural. It was Haru. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I felt it was her voice. Thus, that had to be a human. As for the reason Chimi collapsed, there were quite a few possibilities. Unless it was a trick she had schemed with that being beforehand. That being had to have been too much for her to handle emotionally.
あいつ、なんて言ってたっけ?
Wolves come, something like that. The wolves come to smell of Yumi, Clint's shelter, and dream daughter of Fujiyoshi, was it? Dream daughter of Fujiyoshi. Meiko? It basically seemed like a fancy way of saying get back to your room and sleep. So chuny way to say go to sleep. So it was a warning from these who made the rules. Then was that something on the mountain Great Lord Shinai side? No, to be honest, I would say it was more like something from the other side. I mean, it's kind of fit my image of Yumibito. If it more suturous in place of clothing, and the clothes over its face reminded me of a funeral shroud. The word corruption seemed particularly fitting. It had a really sinister aura to me anyway. Though that was strange. Great Lord Shinai was the enemy of the forces from Yumi. Yumibito wouldn't act as his messengers. This contradiction. It was quite eerie and alluring known. But that didn't matter. Now. My goal was to let Chimi and any supporters we gathered escape. How can we gather more supporters without being caught? I returned to the room, made my futon, and started searching again. The futon was the only thing in the closet. There was nothing I could use as a weapon. I gave up, left the room, and went to Chimi's. If the worst came to pass, I had to fulfill her last request. The door was locked. Okay, she's still alive.
やはり、そうか。
So the wolf was... What? I know she came after just a few seconds. Apparently she was already ready to go.
武器が欲しい。
そう思って。
Oh, but? Yo, Chimi, why do you have this military knife with you? What the hell? You gave me a pretty large knife with a sheath. Probably used for hunting. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
君のは
But?
前の包丁はなくしちゃったから、それっきり。だから守ってね。
Oh, okay.
任せて。
I had zero confidence on pulling it off, but sometimes bravado was important to hold on to. We went to Haru-chan's room. It wasn't locked. Yup, because she's a wolf. The room was no longer than the others. It was a huge mess. But it didn't look like there was a corpse present. Okay, Haru's still alive, I think. She'd either already woken up and went outside without looking at the door, or her corpse was somewhere outside like Yoshitsugu. I had gained the habit of expecting the worst. We have to. Because a lot of worst happening recently. Only the worst have been happening already.
安永君は
Oh come on, we're not getting Yasunaga with us. The same, he's not there, of course.
メイコのところへ行こ
Miko's gonna be dead. This mist was denser than usual. Just extending my arm was enough to make my hand hazy and indistinct. I kept on walking, knife in my right hand and Shimi's hand in my left. The settlement was way too quiet. There was only 6 left, me and Shimi, Tai, Meiko, Nosato, and the Haru and Yasunaga. If 2 humans were killed, yeah, the village is gonna be too quiet. We headed for the village plaza. I almost tripped a few times on the field passes, but Shimi kept me on my feet with just a few warnings. I could keep going as long as she was with me. Oh, she memorizing it. We arrived to the plaza, okay? Truth. It's the truth, the moment of truth. There was no one there. Basically, there was no need to use the dining hall as the go-to gathering spot anymore. We passed Rikaku Uematsu's house. How is she now? It didn't look unlocked, but I couldn't hear any indications of movement from inside. Was she asleep? Or did something happen to her? If that was the case, I had no choice but to ignore her.
ここだっけ
Here what? Miko's place was unlocked, right? Open? Oh shit! Thankfully, all I found inside was a messy futon. It was the same as Haru-chan's room. So she's still alive, no blood, right? But what? Now that would happen with 3 people, it was safe to assume something wasn't right. Yeah, where are all they?
チエミ悪いけどこれ返す
The knife? I give her the knife to protect herself, right? And I grabbed a stick lying against the
どういう
house.
こと？
What's he gonna do?
実際に使える武器がいるからそれよりどこを目指そ
やっぱりお堂かな。
The dining hall? As it turned out, that was exactly where the other inhabitants were. With the exception of one anyway. Who? Tai? Meiko? Haru?
遅かったね。いや、私らが早すぎたか。
Where is Yasunaga? And Tai? And Kiyonosuke? Haru Makishima, she was in her usual agitated state. Tai is still alive, okay. Tai Yamawaki, she was silently chanting something to herself. Where is Nosato? Where is Nosato? Meiko Haru-chan had her hands on her shoulders, but she still looked anxious. And
うおは
finally,
ようチエネ
where is Nosato?
それに久石春明さん
Sanaka Uribe, his face was grim. This is all the people here, meaning that... No!
野里さんか。
No! A simple process of elimination was enough to know who was gone. Anyway, it was time for the first battle.
メイコおいで
Nosato! Oh my god, I didn't know I would be so sad for losing him. I mean, he was a bad, like, how can I say it? He wasn't a bad person, but he was too. How can I say it? He was too arrogant. I didn't hate him though, man. Okay, come here, mate. What? She tried to talk to us, but Haru kept her, right? Oh, shut up, Wolf. But Haru Makishima stopped her. It was time I raised my stick and...
本性を表しましたか、不妻子さん。
Oh, shut up, Wolf. Sargori stood in my way. He had a menacing-looking grass sickle in his right hand. He readied it for a swing at me.
あなたが全ての不幸の根源だ。
What do you mean? I'm an
最後
outsider.
だと思って今朝、実力に訴えるのは予想してましたよ。
嘘。何？
知恵姉は騙されてたんだ。この人が汚れの元凶だよ。この人を宴に混ぜないのは失敗なんだ。
What are you
こ
talking
の人を
about?
くくってれば、母さんも義継もみんな死ななくてよかった。
What evidence? Evidence? Why do you sound like you? Why are we not saying
今
anything?
日はこの人をくくるんだ。そうすれば全部終わるから。
安永くん、よくないな。誰も知らないストーリーを軸に大事な話を進めたら。
それはあなたもでしょ。どうして急に殴りかかろうとしたの？
Yeah, that was a really bad move though.
おお、そりゃそうだ。ちなみに行動理由は人質奪還ね。
Oh, take back the hostage.
だからそれは。
まあその前にここで混乱の極みを味わっているちえみちゃんにフォローをしておく許可をくれよ。
What's happening? No, I'm actually confused now. They didn't say another word. Chimi and Meiko were the only ones who seemed confused at all. Not only them, I'm also confused. Basically, the others had prepared for
誰
this.
が狼かはさておいて、まず大事なことは2つ。
Yeah, we finally part of it.
まず昨日僕はメイコに対してこの集落を脱出することを持ちかけた。それは昨日皆に聞かれたと考えるべき。
So?
村からの脱走は禁忌。それは知ってる。問題は村からの脱走をみすみす見逃す側も汚れの対象になるかどうかって点。
Well, that was just a question. We didn't know yet.
だから早朝にメイコの身柄を押さえた。これはまあ話としてわかる。もう一つ、昨日ちえみと安永くんは対立関係になった。そのままならば今日の宴では両者の一騎打ちだ。基本的にははるちゃんの票をほぼ確定票で抑えている安永くんが有利だろう。
Anshin would almost always take Yasunaga's...
し
Yeah.
かしタエさんとメイコという不動票がある以上確定じゃない。だからちえみと和解して唯一の部外者である僕を狙うのが一番安全確実だと踏んだんだよね。
So I decided that reconciling with Chimi... Reconciling... Oh!
違う。
Looks like I was right.
違わない。だから僕を黙らせるためにメイコを人質に取っている。
違う。あなたがこの子を人質にとって僕らにひどい要求をすると思ったから。
She's literally hostage with you now.
僕にそんなことをして何の得がある。ぶっちゃけ僕は宴には関わってない。君だって納得してたはずだ。
Yes.
それ
I'm
が
an
間違いだったんですよ。
outsider.
じゃあこの場の他の誰が元凶だって言うんですか。
You. You are the wolf.
僕もハルちゃんも家族を失った。 タエバーだって匠さんを失った。僕らはみんな大事な誰かを失ってる。
But I didn't lose anything, that's why... Oh my god, that's actually a good point. I haven't lost anything yet.
じゃあ失ってないのはあなただけだ、久石春明さん。
Yeah, I mean, Nosato lost... also Nosato lost Rikako. Meiko lost Rikako. So yeah, I'm the only one who's not losing anything here. Oh. So that was his story, huh? Sorry, Yasunaga-kun. But you are a bad storyteller.
君は嘘とか無茶を言うときに雄弁になる癖があるみたいだね。
Putting up a wall of well-spoken words, lying or putting an
ふ
act.
ざけるのは大概にしてください。
さすがに今はおふざけは自重してるよ、安永くん。君は人を感情で動かそうとしすぎている。そして千恵美のことも舐めている。君の言動のおかしなところを感情論で押し切れると思っている。確かに全ての悪事を僕のせいにすれば感情的には収まりがつくだろう。しかし一方で君は自分のキャラを大事にしなさすぎだ。冷静沈着、年上の暴論にも理屈でこうするキャラをね。
勝手な分析やめてください。
Pointless analysis. No, that's really important to do now. Analyzing, because that's what was supposed to happen on every single feast. Analyzing every single human of you to see who is the wolf. What do you mean pointless analysis?
それは10年だか何年だか君を見てきた村の方々が決めることだ。僕や君が決めるものじゃない。もちろん君だって心境の変化があってもおかしくないほど辛い体験をしたっていうのはわかる。じゃあ聞いてみようよ。君が完全に理性を失って僕というよそ者に怒りを向けているのか、あるいはとても冷静に僕をくくって今日の宴を空振りさせ自分の有利にことを運ぼうとしてるのか。つまり昼の死刑を回避して得をする陣営の人間なのか。
As in, are you someone who would benefit from wasting today's
どっちだ
lynching?
と思う、チエミ。
That's obvious. That's obvious, Chiemi. Come on. She gasped and looked at Yasunaga Uribe. There was a suspicion in her eyes, not trust.
言えばよかったんだ、僕のことを狼だと。
You could have just said that I was a wolf. Oh, he never accused me.
それでも言わなかった。あくまで元凶と言い続けた。自分が狼だと知っているから。嘘をつくのが苦手なんだろう。かといって勝負どころじゃつかなきゃならない嘘はつかなきゃダメなんだよ。
知恵ねえ、こんな奴のことを信じるの？
He lost it. He lost it.
理屈に対して感情論しか準備してないのは君の甘いところだ。君は最後まで理屈で戦うべきだった。
Logic was logic until the end. He lost it.
あんたに何がわかる？ヘラヘラしてるだけで何もしなかった、できなかったくせに。
You didn't. I'm not gonna say anything. This guy can reply more better than me. He had a point there. I did feel like shit about that. Should have joined the feast from the get-go. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have wasted time on pointless arguments and autopsies. However,
僕はな、自分で考える頭を持ってたくせに早々に迷信におもねって弟と母親を見殺しにした君に対して、
oh,
一人の大人として率直に 怒ってるんだぜ安永君。
Damn, he's angry. Once I say that, Yasunaga Oribe hung his face and fell silent. 10 seconds of silence were enough for everyone to realize he had lost the argument. However, the expression on his face, what, he was smiling, laughing, was abnormally calm.
確かに僕は狼ですが。
Oh, what? Oh my god, they almost won now. He spoke as if it wasn't a big
あな
deal.
たはいくつか勘違いをしてる。
Misunderstanding? Misunderstanding is not a problem anymore. We found the wolf. But that just made it seem even more abnormal.
もう僕らは勝ってるんですよ。
Yeah, they are almost the majority now. He tossed away the grass sickle. His voice wasn't nearly as passionate as before. It was cold and rational. He demonstrated a confidence rooted in sound logic. But I didn't understand what he meant.
もう一人の狼出てきてください。
I'm gonna lose my mind if it was Tai. What was the point of that?
いいね、ヤスくん。
Shh! Ah!
ええ、もういいです。
Oh my god, Haru, I am so sorry. I said it jokingly, but it was actually true. Oh my lord. She was barely doing anything when... Oh my god.
私がもう一人の狼よ。
That sounds so reasonable all of a sudden right now, even though she's a freaking old woman. I couldn't make sense of this. Had he decided to graciously concede by selling out his partner now that he had been concerned? No, he said he had already won. Even if there were 2 wolves, there were 4 of us. They would lose in votes. My answer came from a completely unexpected direction.
兄ちゃん
No, Haru.
兄ちゃん、やっぱりタイバーと兄ちゃんが狼様だったんだね。
What? A shout of pure, unadulterated joy? What is wrong? Maksha became the least comprehensible of anyone present. She ran to Yasunaga Oribe and hugged him. He hesitated for a moment, but reciprocated. Miko was still as clueless as ever, slowly walking over to
お
us.
兄ちゃん
What?
ごめんなお姉ちゃんに隠れときな。
ルアキさんこれって一体
What? Haru, are you real?
わからん。
Are you for real? I really didn't. But I had a feeling that something wasn't quite right for a while now. And I suspected it would be made clear now. I was certain of it, and it left me feeling uneasy. What?
OK 主導権は君に移った。説明を聞かせてもらえるかな。
There is 3 wolves?
タエバーお願い。
ええわよ。もうずっとヤスくんには頼りっぱなしだったからね。
Yeah, he was the one who was killing all of them. Silently, I will move here, because I am tired of being hanged up there. No, for real. So she wasn't even denying
し
it.
ーちゃん、メイコちゃん、
That's me?
これは
Me, what about me?
話しちゃおらんかったけどね。
What?
昔 ずーっと昔に、私が娘だった頃に、上富士吉の門が山祭りで酔って言うとったのよ。
There's three wolves?
読み意味の宴についての本当のお話をね。
What? The truth. Tayamaki told us a story that was very similar to the legend they told in this strange village. Well, it was less, it was similar. And more like I was looking at it from the opposite angle. The part about Great Lord Shinai sending the 5 guardians to help people was the same. 4 of them then teamed up with the humans to murder the wolves. However, in the real story, the good and bad sides was completely reversed. Apparently the people and the 4 guardians joined Yumi on the very first feast of Yumi Birch. Basically all of them were Yumibito. They all ganged up on, overpowered and expulsed the wolves, who tried to resist until the very end. That meant this land had belonged to the Yumibito for a long time. The wolves were summoned by none other than Shinai-sama himself. Some people of Yasumizu were given the blessing of the wolves. Had to free Yasumizu of its Yumibito. Basically, it was a holy war for them. And that was the truth behind the feast of the Yumi Birch. Tayamawaki continued her explanation.
そんなもんは上富士吉の方々が私たちをバカにしてから考えたもんじゃと思ったのよね。だけどそうじゃない。本当じゃと親鸞様は加護をくださるとともにそう言われなさった。
The good side is the wolves?
じゃからね、ちいちゃん。あたしらはみんな亡きにしてやらねばならんかったのよ。つらかったけどもね。匠も苦しそうにしとったけれど。でもこうしてやらねば読み人は救われんと。親鸞様は親鸞様は言われるのよ。
If the village people wasn't killed, they were turned into Yomibito one by one. Tayamawaki was crying. Alright. So she was now a confirmed culprit who believed the murders to be salvation. There were just 2 more points I didn't understand. The corruption and the eerie message. Most things made sense if you switched Shinai-sama's enemies and allies. The idea that people wearing those outfits could be the good guys was kinda weird. But, well, that was the culture here. Or maybe only the Yomibito, me too, saw them as evil. Maybe that was the story here. The problem were that. Here were that.
そんな話知らない。
Shimi didn't know this.
僕は加護を受けた時に知った。
So even Yasunaga didn't know about it. I remembered some of his words.
学校の先生の受け売りですけど、思想を与えればいいんじゃないですか？
Could do it by giving them something to fight for.
要は 自分たちのしていることが正しいと思えればいいんじゃない
They're
かって。
going the right thing. He already hated lies, didn't he? He basically told me the truth of things. The feast actually had a system that made zealous murderers of people. Whatever. Enough about Yasunaga Uribe.
なぜハルちゃんは知ってた？
Yeah. What's wrong with Haru? She's gonna be killed? She was glad she realized Yasunaga Uribe was a wolf. Basically, she already knew the real story. That the wolves were the good guys. Why? Who told her?
狼様が私に教えてくれた。
This is getting too complicated and I'm trying my best to keep up.
おじいちゃんが死んだ日に私の夢に出てそう教えてくれたんだ。
Oh, that's why she were acting weird. Nonsense. Insanity. Did she seriously decide to throw her life away for a dream? But on the day Oji-chan died, he had died the night before Haru tried to run away from the settlement. She believed the dream. She started to despair, being surrounded by Yomipito and planned to escape. That made sense.
でもタエバーはきっと正しい言い伝えを知ってると思った。タエバーが知らないはずないって。
And she just told you?
なのに言い出さないからもしかしたらって思ってたし。兄ちゃんは二人で話した時もしかしたらって思って。
It all clicked. She believed. She believed the sudden revelation despite a lack of proof. And that the man who she liked was in the minority that had adjusted on their side. And right now, she said she would betray the humans and join the wolves. She believed Yasunaga Uribe was right with all her heart. And so, the wolf Yasunaga Uribe had 3 votes for the feast. Shit!
知恵姉とメイコが僕に投票しても僕を殺すことはできない。
Oh, and my vote doesn't count because I'm an
ルールを曲
outsider.
げて不採士さんを宴に呼んでも3票だ。決選投票をしても1人に選ぶことはできない。かくして2人とも欠けることなく狼の勝ちです。
Fuck. We've got bad
楽
endings.
勝でしたね。
Oh my god. I saw it clearly now. I
春
understood.
明さんそれって。
そうだね。安永くんの言う通りだ。
We were already on the bad ending from the very
チーミ
beginning.
たちの、いや、僕たちの負けだ。
Everyone had different reactions to my words. Chiemi backed away and gasped. Tayamaki closed her eyes and sighed. Miko didn't seem to understand anything. Yasunaga Uribe didn't react at all. And Haru Makishima was smiling. The only moment we've got this pure, happy, real smile was at this moment. This sucks! Oh man. All I really had left was struggling like the filthy, annoying adult I
はる
was.
ちゃん、
何よ。あ、兄ちゃん。この不採士さんはどうなるの？
What, you're gonna kill me?
このまま何も関わらないのならば僕は無視する。
Oh, you wanna fight? What, you wanna fight? You think you can hurt me? You think you can kill me? I was fighting a wall yesterday. I was giving it Ayakuza kicks. And low kicks, high kicks. What you gonna do about that, huh?
そう。
Was that relief just now? Sorry, but I couldn't enjoy my sudden jump in popularity.
なきにせいでもいいのかね。
Don't have to slay him.
必要なら神内様がどうにかするさ。
I hate how they are talking like they already won. I mean, they actually already won, but I hate how they are talking like this. That dispassionate tone didn't do much to convince me. He truly believed this ridiculous superstition.
黙ってはいないのでしょ、あな
Of
たは。
course I won't. Stop the smile.
さあね。正直、そっちが善玉なら、読み人側に手を貸すのも微妙って気はしてきたし。
Oh my god.
春明さん
Bro, if he actually did this, this is gonna be
思っ
really
たより
bad.
薄情なんですね。
Crueler than I thought.
都会人の合理性とでも思ってくれれば。
見損なったとは言いませんよ。正しい判断です。とても正しい。
Big words.
ちょっとそんなのないでしょ。あなたあれだけジェネのことが好きとか言っておいて見捨てるの？
Oh, can you just shut the fuck up? What do you want? Good point. Well, yeah, I was pretty damned cold blooded. Wait, he actually gonna turn sides?
痛いところを疲れるばかりでも不愉快だから、反論しちゃおうかな。はるちゃんよ。
何を？
わかってると思うけど、君は死ぬぜ。
Yeah.
それで、いいんだよな。
What do you mean? Huh? Of course you're gonna die. It was pretty damn bad, honestly. Apparently this great Lord Shinai was a huge scumbag. He should have told her that much.
君に聖典を教えたところで、君が人側であることに変わりはない。
Yeah.
君は狼になったわけではないだろう。匠さんや野里さんを殺したわけではないだろう。
You're still a
して
human.
ないけど。
Yes?
なぜだか知らないが、君は聖典を知ってしまっただけのただの人だ。
Yeah, that doesn't change anything.
だから人が負けるということは、君も死ぬということだ。二人きりの時の話で、安永くんが狼である可能性に思い当たったと言っていたね。安永くんがミスでそんなことをするとは思えないから、きっと君の挙動不審から君がそういう役回りだと感づいて、それで自分の正体を確定させないままに誘導して、君が誘いに乗るかどうかを試したんじゃないかと思うわけだけど。
Oh my god, if we actually could turn Haru to our side, we can't beat him.
狼はそういう役回りの人がいることを知っていたということじゃないのかな。
それがどうした？
He actually said that? This was the part where he was supposed to start lying. But by denying that, he basically admitted that you were an absolute scumbag who used Haru-chan knowing you would have to kill her. He was that bad at lying? Then how did he survive so long? He's not bad at lying. He trusts Haru's simp power. Wait, something was very wrong. I seriously misunderstood something here. As soon enough, my hunch was proven right.
ほんと。
If this was a thumbnail, that would be really confusing, but at the same time, it would be a bad spoilers.
それがなんだってのかしらね。
Yeah, you don't mind even dying for him. Oh my god, this guy is so dangerous. Haru-chan. Haru Makishima's voice was brimming with joy. A carefree smile, laced with seductive intoxication.
読み人は
Intoxication.
くくられなきゃならない。汚れた、醜い、おぞましい私たちには。
I think they were actually doing something on the room when they were alone.
狼様の渦と爪だけが救いなの。
Words and clothes.
誰だってわかるわ、そんなこと。だから兄ちゃんは香織さんを手にかけたんだもんね。
That's why I didn't really mind, huh?
お母さんを幸せにするために。
Oh my god, he was actually trusting her simping power.
あ
その通り。
Oh my god, this old woman is the most one annoying me now.
兄ちゃん、春も幸せにして。
Haru Makishima conquetishly leaned on him. Sanaga Uribe brought her closer without even a flicker of emotion crossing his face. Tayamawaki watched them with a broad smile. What? What the hell? What were these
そ
people?
れで知恵ね、どうする？
Chiemi?
おとなしくするなら救ってあげる。
Oh my god, he's trying to manipulate Chiemi now? I underestimated it. I underestimated the madness of Yasumizu. And realized it too late. What? That feast of the Yumi Bird wasn't just a system where zealous murderers killed each other. There was something here that completely shattered the people on a fundamental level. It was like a gear of madness. Those who knew the real story found salvation in death. The insane tale instantly convinced people that it was right to agree and to find peace in that. And I was actually surrounded by those very people. Understanding that made me remember. Oh, here talking about God. Oh my God. That she was from here too. Damn it! Chimu was trying to take a step forward. Slap her! I should have realized this earlier. She, who was afraid of God, was just like them, who accepted their salvation. Both brands of madness and probably had roots in the exact same thing. So she was just susceptible to madness as they were. However, it wasn't too late for her. Yasunaga Uribe's expression stayed the same. But right before I looked away from him, I saw a slight change. It was bitterness, irritation, something out of place on a Victor's face. That made me realize that his plan for this scene wasn't lost to madness. Then I had no choice but to take advantage of the opportunity. I grabbed Chimi's hand. I pulled with so much force and she fell on her backside, but I didn't care. I dashed past her. Oh, he can just attack him! Oh my god, why did I swing my weapon at Yasunaga Uribe? There's an actual murderer in front of you. Kill him! Attack him! Stop him! Of course! I hit Haru Makishima once. Tayamawaki twice. And Yasunaga Uribe 5 or 6 times. Then I ran to Chiemi and Meiko, who were completely dumbfounded and fled the hole. There was no time to waste. I had to hurry and escape. If I didn't, I would waste the one chance he had given me. We are running away for God's sake.
チエミ、 あの安永君ってのは本当に頭が良くてやがるな。
何のこと？
お手って痛い。転んじゃう。
Oh, come on now. I was probably irritated and not just because of hunger. It was because of the epiphany I'd had. And because it had taken me so long to reach it. Sonogoribe had a different motive.
芹沢千恵美に惚れている君は彼女だけは手にかけたくなかった。そして残っていた合理的思考でわずかでも彼女を救う可能性があるのは脱出しかないと判断した。しかし大っぴらに脱出を認めれば他の全員に汚れが及ぶがゆえに、僕が全員を叩きのめして無理やり連れて行ったという形を取らざるを得なかったということなのだろう。くそ。
What? That was part of his plan? If he didn't intend to let me run away, he wouldn't have thrown away the sickle. Oh my god, that was part of his freaking plan. Oh my god. He was basically signaling for me to understand and finally attack him. In the end, he was far more clever than me. I never stopped dancing on his tune. Regardless of... No, exactly because of that. I had to help these two escape no matter what.
なんせ大人だからな。
By the way, using an adult without relying on one yourself was a very adult thing to do, Yasunaga Oribe. Good luck with the rest. We crossed the field passes, went past the stone graves, and over the boundary. Descending the cliff took a lot of patience. It didn't seem like they were chasing us, so we could go down carefully. Jimmy's expression was dead. She'd been hit hard by a sudden revelation. The game board had been flipped on her. She had lost. And now she had to suddenly say goodbye to her old friends. It was hard to just laugh that off. Should I have told her about Yasunaga-kun's intentions? I did consider it, but couldn't bring myself to. Misclick. It chose to save her by sacrificing the relationship. If she knew, she would probably want to go back to the settlement. Or maybe just didn't want to say it because of my pride as a man. That was fine by me too. Being able to shrug off such unfairness was one of the blessings of adulthood. So I consoled Chiemi, shouted to Meiko to be more careful, and generally talked as much as I could. The mist grew even denser.
ねえ、ちえみ。もう村の外って言ってよくない？
Then we're actually reaching an ending?
やったぞ。ほら、何事もなく抜けられた。
やった？
Yeah, we did it!
そうそう。さあ、川を下って町に戻ろう。
I don't think it's really okay.
川、どっち？
I hear it. I couldn't see anything. I just lost my bearings. It was worse than that. I couldn't even see Chimi or Meiko's faces. And I was actually holding their hands. We were already at the bottom of the cliff, walking on the stones. Below we heard water, so it was clear we were close to the river. But I didn't know if we could keep going right now.
ちょっと休もうか。
無理よ。
ちえみ。
Why can't we? I thought she was gonna freak out again, but
違うの。
she stopped me.
聞こえないかな。水音以外に何か。
What? Confused, I strained my ears.
何か聞こえる？
What I'm supposed to hear?
ワンワン
Dog?
追ってきてる。
Shit! You're acting strange. I strained my ears again. Was it above us? I could hear the faint sound of rustling leaves from the top of the cliff. Oh my god.
逃げ
They're
なきゃ。
coming for us. They are coming for us.
疲れた
Just carry her or something.
村木さん、メイコちゃんを。
The intensity on Chimi's voice made me take the situation seriously. What if the sound was just the wind though? Was she jumping out at shadows? But would I have been lying if I said I wasn't worried? Yeah, that thing would finish us. After all, a question remained unanswered. And according to the legend, this was their HQ. Wait, they were the good guys, right? Still, this wasn't a normal place. I had to get out of here ASAP. After all, I was forced to recognize the anomaly. We couldn't reach the river. I ran along the river bed. It should have been small, just a few meters wide. But even after 10 minutes of running, there were no sight of the river. We couldn't get anywhere. It was just like wandering. A phenomenon where people wandering snowy peaks lose their sense of direction and just end up walking in circles. However, even if my sight was limited, how could anyone get lost in such a small riverbed? I could hear the stream right next to me. It felt so wrong. I was as good as blind. All I could trust were my ears, but it just made me realize how useless that was to rely on. I trusted my sense of direction less with every passing second. So, the sounds of parting grass in the distance, the sound of claws stepping on the rocks, felt like they were getting closer. I couldn't be certain. Eventually, we slowed down. The others didn't say anything, but they were clearly exhausted. We hadn't eaten for days, not to mention the dense mist made our clothes or uncomfortably damp and cold. We walked along the riverbed without uttering a single word. The sound of water wasn't getting closer, but something else was. Something. Things I didn't know scared me. The chill and the fear strangled me like a garrote as I carried Meiko, passed out from exhaustion on my back. How long has it been like this? Suddenly the hand I was dragging became heavier. Jimmy had stopped.
春明さん、
No, please, Jimmy, not now. She called my name through the
何
mist.
かな
I tried to sound light-hearted, but I wasn't confident. I had pulled it off.
もうダメだ。これ
I can't. We've tried to run away before, and that's the same thing. We can't run away. It suggested the image of a grim smile.
何を言ってんだ
Unlike before, I couldn't manage the defiant tone, but I used whenever she said something stupid. But I didn't understand this part. It was true that something unnatural was happening, and that there was no simple explanation. and Chimi was wearing down both physically and emotionally.
ちょっと休もう。それで進めばすぐ抜けられる。大丈夫だ。
From his expression, you can tell it's getting too dangerous now.
ダメだよ。無理だよ。
どうして？
私がいたらきっと川は越えられないんだ。
Why? Why you exactly? What are you? Are you Shinai? What? That was
だっ
like...
て言ってたじゃん。読み人は私たちの方だって。だから。
Oh, I'm not a Yomibito. I can't run away alone?
だから彼岸を渡れないとでも言うつもりか。
だって私、小さい頃からずっと休みずのものを食べてきた。
Oh my god, Meiko was eating it too.
それに、私は汚れてるから。
ちえみ。
見ないで。
What? What was the blood? Oh my god, she's actually corrupted. I turned around and pulled her by the arm. I looked at her face from point blank range. It was covered in brown and yellow blisters. Before I could even be surprised or disgusted, I just kissed her. The sugary taste of blood pus and rust filled my mouth and spread through my throat. I didn't care. Then, to discard all necessary emotions, I hugged her as hard as I could. My breathing and thoughts ceased. I kept it up until the pain began to fade. Then disappeared completely. Eventually, our lips were separated again. She prioritized words over breathes.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。本当。ごめん。
She's gonna die. Even so, I dragged her tight. I couldn't lose to something so ridiculous. She weakly hugged me back, but she couldn't keep it up for long.
行こう。
She's dead.
行こう。
The presence in the distance was definitely closing in. We walked. I felt like I had been walking for several hours now. Our pursuers were close now, but I had no intention of rushing. Jimmy was slowly but surely getting weaker by the second. Her speed slackened with each step, and the weight on my arm was becoming heavier. I couldn't hear her cough and vomit something out. I could hear her cough and vomit something out. She apologized every time she did, and I basically replied with "It's alright," using different words every time. We walked. Jimmy's feet began to make wet sounds with every step. Oh man. We walked. Maybe we had actually been here for only a few minutes. We walked. Jimmy kept apologizing. Maybe we haven't even moved a single meter. We walked. Maybe none of this was real. Then, maybe nothing that happened here would be weird. Eventually, Chiemi called out to me with a hoarse voice. A hoarse voice. She's slowly okay. The fact that she said something different had sparked a moment of baseless hope. And so... Her gratitude was followed by another wet sound.
楽しかった。
What the hell was fun about all this? With those final words, her weight vanished. It was strange. After all, I was still holding her hand. Only her hand. Only her hand. With a splash, her body fluid spread around, where her limbs and entrails just collapsed. Chimmy was gone, leaving behind only her rotting hand. Perhaps her remains were piling up on the mist ahead. I had a strange certainty I couldn't touch it ever again. Was this what they called Ayumi Bito? I couldn't accept this, no matter what.
私の何でもいいからどこか一部だけでも外に連れてって。
That's what they meant? Shit. Put the hand in my jacket pocket. I took Meiko, still sleeping, and shifted my grip to make carrying her easy. I continued walking for too long. Meiko woke up. She was shocked that Chimio was gone and cried for a bit, but then said she wanted to walk by herself. I put her down on the ground. In the very moment she was dragged into the mist. What? It was clearly a malicious force that did that. The wolves? To me, it looked like a furry arm. A scream resounded. It was an unhuman, animalistic scream. After hesitating for a moment, I turned to run and caught a glimpse of something beastly within the mist. Within the mist Meiko had disappeared into. Meiko just died? I ran. And we just left her? And ran. Suddenly I felt myself step into something wet. I had arrived the river. Yeah, because I'm alone now. It was meaningless. I had lost everything. And in the end, only I survived.
私の何でもいいからどこか一部だけでも外に連れてって。
Is it still with me? Is there any meaning in fulfilling that promise? No. The meaning was for me to find. That was why I had to survive and find the forest. Yeah. Still had that hope back then. Three. They finally broke through the mist and showed themselves. Oh, of course. This really was hell, wasn't it? This wasn't the human realm or nirvana. It was a river of hell. So, of course, both sides of it were gonna be hell. There was no splash when we threw Takumi-san's body in, was there? The moment we went into the mist and down the cliff, our bodies vanished from the world and reached a place from which there was no return. And I finally had no choice but to accept it. As someone who had taken the flesh and blood of Ayumi Bitu, Chiemi, I couldn't escape either. Oh, that was why I screamed stupidly, only managing to run a few steps before their sinister claws tore me apart. Damn it. Where had I gone wrong? Descending into Saranaga? Not believing Chimi when she had told me we couldn't escape? No, it went back even earlier than that. I already knew the answer. Ah, shit. I really wished I had been part of Yasumizu and participated in the feast of the Yomi Bird. Maybe I could have gotten a different ending than this. That was the last thought that went through my mind before all faded away. Eh? No fucking way I finished the game. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, I just wanna louder the voice a little bit. Kirino Nagai. Oh my god, what's alright? However, you guys know me. I get all the endings, not only one. It's not done yet. Oof! That was wild. Oh my god. I can't even find any comment to give. No, for real, I can't really say anything. I'm shocked. Man, I still have like 2 hours or more. Raging loop. Rails and close. What? Key! What number is that? What key is that? Ending number 1. What's the hint corner? Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, how was my diss this time? Damn. Thinking this all was like 5 days, not only 1 week. That's crazy. Okay, we found a key. We finally can get another road. However, just what was it? What I wanted to do? Oh yeah. Since we've got another route, we can finally continue because I'm not finishing now. We still have a long time to go. Still have a long time to go, and I'm glad that it's not done yet. Because as I always say, it's gonna be a long ride. Okay, what key we've got? The 4th key. Okay, now where to use the 4th key? $20. Oh, that's a lot of keys. 2nd. No, that's here. From the start? Oh! Wait, but... Oh, here! Hey, yo! No, we've got a whole story, man. The first scene and the last scene. Suddenly a rush of memories flooded into my mind. Remember incident. Okay, that's where we get the good ending. That's where we finally will participate on the... What was it? What was it? The feast. The feast. Let me just drink some water. remember incident. Right, how did I forget? I'd already experienced this looping phenomenon or whatever. Hold on, looping? What the hell? There was no way something like that could... But... if that wasn't it, what else could explain this? How else could someone who had died once, be alive right now? I had clear memories of getting caught up in some strange incident at Yasumizu and shit, I couldn't remember how it ended. It was like this last time too. My memories were all fragmented. But I did remember that I went to Yasumizu, met the people there, and died. Had I came back here when or because I died? Voice was kinda louder. Oh, I missed this part. It was a ridiculous idea, but the pain and fear I felt back then was just so vivid and fresh in my mind that I couldn't simply dismiss it was just a dream or illusion. There was no point in lying to myself. I was here having experienced something that made me sure I had died. It was incomplete memory from the future. I had no idea why I had it, but I definitely did. I had to come to terms with it first and foremost. The gas tank wasn't empty, but my phone couldn't find a signal and was running out of battery, and my throat was a bit dry, exactly like last time. That meant that I was about to arrive at... Oh! Knew it! I really didn't want to meet the employee again. You still remember her, huh? But from what I had experienced, she was the only one I had met before going to Fujiyoshi, so avoiding her probably wasn't a great idea. Her attitude was shit, but at least she always did what I asked. Though I really didn't want to drive down that unpaved road again. Hello! How are we doing? It's been so long. It's been what? 7 streams? Once again, she greeted her customer in a borderline insane way. It actually made me kinda relieved, and I wanted to believe that was just some trick of the mind. Yeah, it was her definitely. It was just like before to her. To her, I was just an annoying late night customer. Oh well, I'll just buy what I wanted.
くださいな。
あ？どんだけ買う気なんだよ。
Oh, we've got a lot? No reason, Yasumizu was just desperately poor and it had me worried. What was their problem? I was the customer. Yeah, you are earning money from this. Why are you angry about this? Actually, this is a good idea to get extra food. With this much stuff, she had to use the register. Still grumbling, she started scanning the barcodes. Once she was done, I paid and asked.
近場の人里を目指したいんですけど、地図を見せてもらえませんか？
Again?
あ？地図なんざねえよ。
Nah, you have.
そこをなんとか。
待ってろ。
Okay, that was fast. She went through the staff door.
あったわ。
I I knew it.
これがこの店。
Oh, her eyes.
十字路を北へ行け。
I think we've seen her eyes before. Humu humu.
しばらくしたら立教があっから渡れ。最初の分岐のとこに大岩があっからそこを右折してあとは直線。
地図には森しか見えませんが。
I knew that it was. But it wasn't even paved road here. A paved road there. Why'd she recommend the road anyway? If I crashed and died, it would be a homicide by negligence.
書かれてねえだけで集落があんだよ。
That wasn't a lie. I wasn't worried for Yasumizu to not be on the map. It was a nearly abandoned settlement in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I was about to ask, why did she know about it? Did she live in Kamufujiyoshi or something?
ちょっとバイクじゃきつそうです
She's
ね。
Shinai-sama.
そっちの藤吉村には
So about my bike, what about this place, Fujiyoshi?
くっそ面倒な峠道で2時間かかんぞ。
I mean, at least it's driveway.
一応メモっといていいですか。
好きにしろよ。
Thank you.
隣の町は
山2つ向こう。
Past two mountains. And I couldn't make any sense of the local distance measurements.
ああ、ここいらを深夜に無茶すんのは進めねえぜ。
Oh, actual consideration? Though it was hard to be grateful. She was the one who pointed me to the direction of that shitty route in the first place.
引き返すのも勇気ってやつじゃねえの。
But takes courage too. Thank you. Turning back, huh?
まあ考えますよ。どうも。
毎度。
Thanks for coming, whatever. You're welcome.
そうだ、この辺でローカルな飲み物とかってないです？陳列棚には特にはなさそうでしたけど。
いや、そこにねえもんはねえって。
もしかしたらバックヤードにあるかもしれないなと思って。
あるわけねえだろ。
まあまあ
He's pissing her off.
一応見るだけでも。
待ってろ。あったわ。
See, there was. Seriously? She brought me a 500cc bottle with a black liquid inside. The label looked written by hand and said Wild Plant Cola. Expected nothing and got something huge. This place was amazing.
すみません。荷物だいぶ多くなっちゃったんで、荷台にくくるゴムロープみたいなのないですか？
ここはコンビニだぞ。
This ain't a hardware store. At least you should have. I believe you have
待
some.
ってろ。
Yeah, just wait.
あったわ。
See, there was.
せ
Seriously?
っかくなんで、このメモにあるその他ちょっとしたものたちを一通り見てきてもらえないですか？
Oh my god. Man,
いい加減にしろよ、てめえ殺すぞ。
nah, I've died twice before.
ついに殺すって言った？一応で構いませんから。
待ってろ。
あざーす。
He's really pissing her off, man, this
全
guy.
部あったわ。
We had it all.
なんなんだこのコンビニ。
What? What? Felt like she was about to kill me, but I successfully came out with pretty much all I needed. Wait. What the hell was this point? Then I just made a run for it. What the hell? I opened the weird wild planet cola. Looked up at the noisy light trap above. I took a sip. It was cool, intense, and had a strange grassy flavor, but it wasn't too bad at all. I expected something totally gross. It was actually a legit drink. Slightly disappointed, I looked at the ingredients. Cola and bland extract. Hold on. Cola is as an ingredient? Did Jay just buy cola and mix it in? Damn. And plant extract could be anything from fruits to poisonous planets. Yeah, it could be wood Spain. It could be wolf Spain. What the hell? Was this even safe to drink? Well, at least it tasted good. And imagine if this was a bad ending. It was probably smart to just turn around and drive away. Entering Fujoshi means death, turn back. Perhaps that was what the loops were trying to tell me. Maybe I ought to listen? But was I really that easy? Oh, come on, for God's sake. I mean, I'm glad though, at least we can still play this game. I had no real grounds for this. But if the cause of this strange phenomenon was somewhere in the village, perhaps I could break it out. I couldn't break out of the loop until I solved the mystery behind it. Then it's a curse. Curse. We are cursed. What would happen if I left then? Would I go on and live out the rest of my days only to die and come back here? Would I return to youth after years of being old? That part didn't sound half bad actually. But was it really something I could just accept so easily? This was just speculation. But if I actually hadn't moved had moved an inch from that mountain pass, with everything from then now and until death was just an antemoration fever dream, and dying again was just bring me back there. If that was how it was, everything I would do with my life from this point onward would be meaningless. Maybe I really should move on only after taking care of whatever was bending me. Also, how could I leave something so strange, unnatural, and incomprehensible and just turn to the city? Turn back, pass by Fujoshi, enter Fujoshi through the normal route. Let's get this one first, to get the closest ending. Until I finished my drink, the thing guiding me was my good sense, otherwise known as opportunism. Man, what a weird experience that was. It would make a good campfire story once I made it back where I belonged. I pushed aside my sense that something wasn't right, my anxiety and my fear and straddled the seat of my bike. Well, there was another way to look at this. I could try and see whether ignoring it all and running away would actually work. After all, this might end up being the only way to solve the problem. I turned the key, opened the throttle, pushed the signal to the left, and connected the clutch. Away I went, starting with a left turn. Anyway, I'd go back up the mountain path. I had enough of this ride. I would return to civilization, eat some natural food, get some decent sleep, and live my boring everyday life. Just recognized how precious those things were was more than enough for me. That made this trip all worth it. A dense mist drifted into view. Oh, come on! What? Really? No thanks. No thanks. What the fuck? Give me a key at least. Okay. For God's sake. So it's a dead end. I have to get through all this again, huh? Let's pass by Fujiyoshi this time. Just take it in order. As I finished my drink, the idea I had was very different from just turning around and leaving. Maybe I could just pass it by? I was curious what would happen if I ignored Yasumizu Fujiyoshi and the clerk's warning and simply drove on past. We will die again, I think. Wait, why would anything happen? I'd just continue down the road, right? Why did I feel so uneasy then? Because we've died moments ago. After thinking for a moment, I had arrived at a mindset of eliminating whatever options seemed wrong. My guess was that this wouldn't take care of the root of the problem. But I was the type who wouldn't believe that until I tried it myself. Turned the key, opened the throttle, pushed the signal to the left, and connected the clutch. Away I went, starting with a right turn. The tense mountain path continued for a while. Though I didn't feel like falling asleep, I was definitely becoming more and more exhausted, both mentally and physically. Even in this jacket, the force of the wind going by was doing a number on my body, especially as I kept onward for over an hour. I did, however, see a sign above my head that said Fujiyoshi. As I decided, I just passed it by, never coming close to Kamifujiyoshi or Yasumizu. Now I had just passed the two mountains and reached the town I was told about. Perhaps I should have been more suspicious of the fact that I had stopped acting on my heart after that. I was just so tired I couldn't even make such decisions. I could only remember noticing a strangely dense mist surrounding me. That was when my brain lost all capacity for perception or judgment. Oh. Wait, again? Are you for me? Bad ending number 7. Nah, I'm fine. Okay. You know, I think that's a good place to end it for today, to wrap it up. Since I have a uni tomorrow, and I don't wanna be sleepy during the thingy. So I'm gonna just go here, save it. Oh, that's ZO2. Overwrite it. So I can directly go back to here. Alright. So that was it for this stream. I hope you guys have a good rest of whenever it is for you now. I think next record is gonna be also this game because, yeah, as I said, finishing this game is an priority to me now. Because, yeah, if there is anyone watching it, you know why. I fucking love this game. But yeah, we've actually got some pretty good progress today. We've got a true ending. We finished a whole route. So we are basically starting a new story. And I think to start a new story, you have to start it with a new stream. So yeah, I'm just giving excuses for finishing today. So until then, stay alive. Bye.